Okay. So I turned 30 2 years ago, and I remember when I turned 30, I felt really reflective about my life, and I was asking myself questions like, what am I doing? What do I want my next 5 years to look like? Have I done everything I wanted to up until this point? Is this the life that I want to lead? And I felt a bit lost and aimless and not as fulfilled as I had hoped to be, or just wasn't truly feeling as much as myself as I had felt in previous years. And so I spent the past year and a half really digging into how can someone find more fulfillment in their day-to-day, and what does that look like that's actually manageable and tangible and not so much of a stretch in terms of work, because I know we all have goals, and sometimes those goals can be short-term, which is great, but some of those goals are longer term, and so you might not see an immediate reward. But I did a ton of research, and I found this tip that I found to be so helpful, and has really changed how I feel about my life and how much more fulfilled I am. And I want to preface that I'm gonna title this video something along the lines of how to be a little bit more fulfilled, because I am not promising that this is gonna change your life in the most dramatic way, but I've found that it definitely made it better. And so my promise is that it will definitely make it a little bit better, potentially a lot, but really excited for you to hear about it. All right, so let's talk about what ultimately made me feel a bit more fulfilled in my life. And the tip or insight that I found is called value-based living. And this is a really powerful way to go about your day-to-day, because there's been research that has shown that if you live value-based living or having a value-based lifestyle, it leads to reduced stress, better health, stronger relationships, a stronger sense of purpose, better decision making, and just generally feeling happier. And so I highly recommend it. The way to go about it is you can go online and Google values or values list, core values list, and you should see a number of different links come up that have a list of 50, maybe even more of different values. And what you want to do is look at that broader list of 50 or so, and then try to choose the top 10 values that feel most aligned to you, or that stand out to you in terms of what you care the most about. And then if you can, try to go from that list of 10 values to an even smaller list of 5, which is what I did, because the more you can figure out what your top priorities are, the easier it is for you to think about, okay, when I decide to take an opportunity, when I decide to make a really big decision about my life, when I'm deciding who I want to spend my time with or what I want to do with my day when I'm alone, you can think about these top 5 values and really focus on aligning what you're doing to them. And just as an example, my values that I found through this exercise are love, connection, growth, curiosity, and fun. And this was really powerful for me. I think I did this over a year ago, in really intentionally thinking about my top values, because I didn't realize how much I had deprioritized connection in my life 2 or so years ago, and how I was really prioritizing work over that. And so after doing this exercise, I really started to invest in both stronger connection with like my close friends and family, but also even in small ways of connection, like talking to my doorman, talking to people in the elevator, talking to the barista when you get coffee. And so it's been really helpful for me, and hopefully for you, in terms of really thinking about your day-to-day and how you're spending your time, because the more you spend your time aligned to these values, the happier you're gonna feel. And again, this is where I'm not saying it's gonna like so dramatically change your life, but it really will help in terms of feeling just a bit more fulfilled, because oftentimes the reason why we might feel a little lost or not as fulfilled, it's because we're living a life that isn't aligned to what we truly care about, and everyone has really different values. And so that's why it's really helpful for you yourself to do this exercise, to not follow the values of a city, to not follow the values of your work or of your friends, but to really discover what matters most to you. And so yeah, I just wanted wanted to give that quick tip. I thought it was really powerful, and I hope you find it helpful. It's been super great for me, at least, in terms of really reframing how I think about what I decide to do with my time and my days, and helping me decide on what I want to do for both short and long-term goals. So comment below, would love to hear what you think about this. If you're already doing it, what has been most surprising for you in terms of applying values to how you make decisions and how you show up. And if you can, I would be so appreciative if you would subscribe, give it a thumbs up, hit the bell, do all the YouTube things. I'm getting back into posting videos, and I really love this work, and it would mean so much to me. But I hope you're having a lovely day, and I'm sending all the good vibes, and yeah, awesome. Bye.